we have a question here that's asking about the difference between all right one word and all right two words. So if we can take a look at my screen that I'm working on with my computer here. These are the two phrases that are being questioned, okay? So the first one here, two words, is basically two words. If everything is going correctly, it would be this first one. The second one is kind of a slang term, okay? You guys can go off my screen for just a second there. So the first, like I said, the first two words there, it's saying everything is correct, everything is okay. The second one basically means acceptable, okay? It's kind of hard to tell the difference between the two here, but as one word, sorry, I'm kind of messing you guys up. Written as one word, like I said, it's slang. It's not really a correct thing to use. You want to use the two words. Everything is okay. It is all correct. It's all right. I hope that answered your question. If it didn't, please send us another text into our Google account here. I also have another text question here that's asking about getting through 5-paragraph essays and any tricks or tips for that. So first of all, I would say that the 5-paragraph essay is a great way to write an essay because you've got your introductory paragraph is one, your 3 body paragraphs in the middle can talk about your main points, and your final, your 5th paragraph is your conclusion. And while you may not always write like this, especially in college, it's a great way to start. I like to think of this 5-paragraph style as an essay sandwich. Your first paragraph is the top piece of bread, your last paragraph is the bottom piece, and those 3 body paragraphs are kind of the meat of the essay. You can introduce your topic in the beginning and kind of preview what those body paragraphs are going to include, and in that conclusion, it mimics the introductory paragraph. So just like you would have 2 very similar pieces of bread holding that sandwich together, your intro and your conclusion are also going to be very similar. They're going to say what you just said. In a 5-paragraph essay, you want to make sure that you transition between your paragraphs and also that you follow a process. All writers, all published writers, they don't just write something and that is the final product that we all read and love. All of our favorite writers have editors. They go through a brainstorming process, a pre-writing process, then they write, their editor looks at it, they revise, change things, add things, maybe even remove some things. And everybody needs to go into essay writing with that in mind. You want to make sure that the more work you do at the beginning of an essay, the less you're going to have to do at the end. So if your teacher requires you to show your pre-writing and your first draft, really put a lot of effort into that, because then if you have a peer editor or if your teacher helps you edit your paper, you don't have to go and do a lot of work at the end. So make sure you really think about your topic and brainstorm either on paper or kind of in your head. Write out those 5 paragraphs as well as you can, and then ask your editor to help you to make a good final product. But make sure you follow that process. I hope that answers your question.